Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Steve's. I'd like to thank you all for showing up on time and early tonight. It's quite enjoyable to see that. Thank you. We're glad you're all here. You're in for a really wonderful show tonight. Before we get rolling, we need to send a couple of shout-outs and thank yous. We'd like to express our gratitude to PM Consulting Limited and Feldman Wirtz Law Firm up in Aspen. These folks, through their generous contributions, afford our ability to live stream. We also want to thank First Bank, and of course a shout out to GrassRoots Community Network. These folks host our streams. We would not be doing it without them, and we're very, very grateful for that. We need to send a shout out to the Standiford clan for having this amazing space. Yeah. And of course, lastly but never leastly, a shout out to all of you who have joined us on this evening. You can do anything you want, anytime you want. You've chosen to spend your precious time with us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those of you on the web. Without any further ado, this gentleman has not been in here in a while. We're really glad he's here. Please welcome John Gorka.
Smooth. There's more. I'm from New Jersey. I don't expect too much. If the world ended today, I would adjust. I'm from New Jersey. No, I don't talk that way. I watch too much TV when I was young. I'm from New Jersey. My mom's Italian. I've read those mafia books. We don't belong. There were girls from New Jersey who had that great big hair. Once found in shopping malls, I will take you there. I'm from New Jersey. It's not like Texas. No, there is no mystery. I can't pretend. I'm from New Jersey. It's like Ohio, but even more so. Imagine that. I know which exit and where I'm bound. The tolls on the parkway, they will slow you down. New Jersey people, they will surprise you, 'cause they're not expected to do too much. They will try harder, they may go further, 'cause they never think that they are good enough. I'm from New Jersey. I don't expect too much. If the world ended today, I would adjust. Yes, I would adjust. I would adjust. Thank you so much. No, thank you. That was called I'm from New Jersey. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You know what? Want to know why I wrote that? I'm going to leave it a mystery. No, I was born in Newark, New Jersey. I grew up in Colonia, New Jersey, in Woodbridge Township, kind of central Jersey. And yeah, that's a true song. Okay. How many of you have not seen me play live before? Quite a few. Okay. Well, I want to welcome, I will refer to you as the new people who raised their hands. Thank you for coming out. I do have some orientation songs for the new people. I don't want you to feel left out. And that's the most effective one, the New Jersey song. I've got another one I'll do in a little bit. But I wanted to make you feel welcome. To you for coming tonight, the new people, I owe my thanks. And to the people who have come before, I owe my living. So, so I'm going to sing you some songs. Hopefully you'll like them. This is a song from my first record that came out in the late 1900s. Yeah, it's true. A song called I Saw a Stranger with Your Hair. I saw a stranger with your hair, tried to make her give it back, so I could send it off to you, maybe Federal Express, 'cause I know you'd miss it. I saw another with your eyes, the flash just turned my head. I went to try them on for size, but they looked the other way, and they wouldn't listen. But you're never hard to find in a crowd. The people around you smiling out loud. Their feet don't touch the ground. No, their feet don't touch the ground. No, their feet don't touch the ground. I heard a stranger with your voice. It took me by surprise. Again I found it wasn't you, just an angel in disguise, in for a visit. And by the way, how is my heart? I haven't seen it since you left. I'm almost sure it followed you. Could you sometime send it back? I'll buy the ticket. But you're never hard to find in a crowd. The people around you smiling out loud. Their feet don't touch the ground. No, their feet don't touch the ground. No, their feet don't touch the ground. I saw a stranger with your hair. I saw another with your eyes. I heard an angel with your voice, yes. And by the way, how is my heart? By the way, how is my heart? Thank you very much. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that clapping stuff. Most appreciated. Okay, this is the other orientation song from the new people. It's not as effective as the first one, but the combination, I think, is it seems to help the new people. So I'll do this one now. It's from a rough time in my life when I got a job. A full-time job. No end in sight. I had jobs that we know were like factory jobs that were 40 hours a week or more, but they always had an end point, you know, when school would start, and I would go back to school, but not in this case. I knew early on I wanted to be independent and self-supporting, but I had enough work experience at this point, but no, I wanted to do it without having a job, and I didn't know anybody who did that. So I went to college. I was the first and only person in my family to go to college. I was the youngest of the three, and I went to a place called Moravian College in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Very first night of college, they had a freshman orientation coffee house where they were inviting the incoming freshman class to perform for their new classmates, and I signed up to play at it. I'd not played at a coffee house before. I played in the church folk group and a couple shows in high school, but that was it. And so I worked up some songs I thought would be good. But you know, I didn't know about coffee houses. I didn't even drink coffee then. And by the time I worked up some songs to play, but when the end of that first day came, my throat had closed off. I don't know, from stress of being away from home for the first time, you know. And so I'm not sure. I did perform, but I kind of blanked it out, to be honest. But the people who were there said I played the banjo, played guitar, and I sang. They said. And I remember some of the other people. There was another guy also from New Jersey who played mandolin and guitar and sang. And in the audience was a guitar player who saw the makings of a bluegrass band. So that was the beginning of the Razzie Dazzy Spasm Band. Sorry to be such a name dropper so early on. But the music business kind of is fickle. You know, some people just get the breaks early. What can I say? So the guy so we started, would meet at the guitar player's house. He had an apartment. He was a little older than the rest of us. He was married, and he had an apartment off campus, and we would gather there every Friday. He knew hundreds of songs and had a great record collection, and he was very generous with that. And there was one night, it was a weekday night. Later on, I don't know if it was late that year or first year or beginning of the second one, he took me to the professional coffee house on the south side of Bethlehem, a place called Godfrey Daniels Coffee House, which is still there. He was trying to get a booking for a friend of his who was a blues guitarist and songwriter. His name was George Gritzback. He was bringing his first record to Dave Fry, who booked Godfrey Daniels. It was a record called Have You Had Your Grits Today? And they didn't have a regular show. It was a weekday night. We walked over from my dormitory on Church Street to the south side across the Lehigh River. We took the bridge, and we got to the south side, and that was the part of town they said, you know, they warned us that to stay away from the south side. So immediately I wanted to go. Anyway, they didn't have a regular show that night, but the lights were on, and there's like people gathered in the front room playing music. It was kind of an informal jam session. And remember, there was fiddles and guitars and mandolins, and at one point they passed me the guitar, and I played a song, and they were nice about it. And I loved the feel of the place. As soon as I got inside, I had this great sense of possibility about it. So I started to go to the open mics on Sunday nights, and I would go started to go into the shows. I would go after the break when they would drop the price in half, so I was able to afford to go to shows of people on the calendar who looked interesting but whose music I did not know. So I felt like I discovered a whole world of music I didn't know existed. Some of my favorites I got to see there were Rosalie Sorrells and Utah Phillips and Jack Hardy and Claudia Schmidt,
Stan Rogers and Nancy Griffith, great, great people. I thought, wow, if I could play at a place like this where people listen, that would be the greatest thing. So I started heading in that direction and away from everything else. I didn't know how that was going to work out with my studies. So to have a more secure future, I became a philosophy major. So that way, if the music thing didn't work out financially, I had a plan, and it worked out great. Upon graduation, I got a part-time job delivering flowers. So I was qualified with my degree, and I would deliver flowers in the afternoons, and I would play at night when I could, and work on songs in the morning. Anyway, so I did that for, I delivered flowers for 2.5 years. 3.5 years, not to brag. And then I was offered this full-time job, and I took it, and I didn't know if I was trading in my dream of playing music for a steady paycheck. So I wrote the song in deep pit of melancholy, despair, and woe. Especially woe. So I realize I'm telling you more than you really want to know about me, but there'll be less talking from now on. Okay, so this became the title song of my second record, which had no happy songs on it whatsoever. But it was really long. So if you were down there, it would keep you there. And if you weren't there, it would bring you there. Okay. That's out of print now, so sorry. It's called Land of the Bottom Line. I couldn't bribe a wino on what I used to make. My fortune was as sure as the wind, but I was free to wonder, and time was on my hands. It was mine to burn and to bend. Freedom for freedom, call that an even scheme. Give me time to wonder and to dream. I need the money, they'll take the time. Down to the land of the bottom line, to the bottom line. Hey. Then there came a chance to make some steady dough, bouncing up my alley to the door. You fill your clothes with keys and responsibilities, trading them maybe for the show. Freedom for freedom, call that an even scheme. Give me time to wonder and to dream. I need the money, they'll take the time. Down to the land of the bottom line, to the bottom line. Hey, all I ever wanted was to be a kid and play, fighting every change along the way. I don't mind work, but I don't like waste, and I don't like waiting for a taste. Freedom for freedom, call that an even scheme. Give me time to wonder and to dream. I need the money, they'll take the time. Down to the land of the bottom line, to the bottom line. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you. Thank you very much. To show my versatility, I will now play one sitting down. Excuse me, I'm amusing myself. Okay, maybe I'll sing you this one. Let's see. I started going to the open mics regularly, and I became kind of a general purpose volunteer at Godfrey Daniels. I'd help out at the front counter where they served coffee and tea and desserts and things, and I also help out as as usher, sound man, MC, and then eventually opening act. And I also started to host the open mic nights while I was still in college. And so this is a song. It's kind of it's kind of about that, being finding a place. As I'm not the most socially apt person. Anyway, you'll probably pick up on that already. So, this is a song that mentions Bethlehem and Bethlehem Steel, and South Mountain is the mountain just south of South Bethlehem, and and also 7 miles to the north of Bethlehem is another town, Nazareth, Pennsylvania, which is the home of Martin Guitars. So this is a song called Nazarene Guitar. The cool people had a meeting, decided that I wasn't one of them. So I took my Nazarene guitar, played it all the way to Bethlehem, where some kind people took me in before I even found I was lost. Oh, my mind moved slowly, north side covered with moss. Nazarene guitar, South Mountain star. Roads can scar and heal, words can heal and scar. Ah, but love lasts longer, love is stronger than steel. There's music in the valley, the sounds of how it feels. They welcomed me, front door key to my dreams. All the young and the poor tend to see the lower extremes. I listened in the wings, filling with sounds that were true. Oh, it seems I was given more than I was due. Nazarene guitar, South Mountain star. Roads can scar and heal, words can heal and scar. Oh, but love lasts longer, love is stronger than steel. There's music in the valley, the sounds of how it feels. They welcomed me, front door key to my dreams. Oh, the young and the poor tend to see the lower extremes. I listened in the wings, filling with sounds that were true. Oh, it seems I was given more than I was due. Future family had a meeting, decided that I could be one of them. So I took my Nazarene guitar, played it all the way from Bethlehem. Oh, I miss those hills that kept watch on me and my friends.
Though I slouched away, they'll be with me till the end. Though I slouched away, they'll be with me till the end. Thanks. Okay. This, I'm going to do some requests. This is a request from a few months ago. I try to get to them all eventually. This is a song that started out as a poem a friend of mine sent to me a long time ago. Her mom had saved it from when she was a nurse in the Philippines during World War II. And they didn't know who wrote the poem, but they sent it to me. I made it into a song. Eventually found out the person who wrote the poem was originally from Western Pennsylvania, moved to I think she moved to Oakland, and it's a song for the ones who didn't come home and for the ones who remember. It's called Let Them In. Let them in, Peter. They are very tired. Give them couches where the angels sleep. And light those fires. Let them wake whole again to brand new dawns, fired with the sun, not wartime's bloody guns. May their peace be deep. Remember where the broken bodies lie. God knows how young they were to have to die. God knows how young they were to have to die. Oh, give them things they like. Let them make some noise. Give roadhouse bands, not golden harps, to these our girls and boys. Let them love Peter, 'cause they've had no time. They should have trees and bird songs and hills to climb. The taste of summer in a ripened pear, and girl, sweet as meadow winds with flowing hair. Tell them how they are missed. Say not to fear, it's gonna be all right. With us down here. Let them in, Peter. Thank you. What's next? Do we know? Gotcha. All right. Let's see what I can do here.
Okay, all right, I can do that one. That's not really lighter, but it's faster. Okay. Just fingers. No money coming in, it's all going out. I'm standing on the corner in the shadow of doubt. The street light's broken, my heart is gone. Fate is coming with its headlights on. I've got a mean streak, it's not a dotted line. It's a matter of fact, it's a piece of my mind. It's a mean streak, it's improved and new. Hit me once and I'll show it to you. All love and money almost the same. The less you make, the more you're to blame. The more you have, the more you desire. You cheat someone, then you're playing with fire. I've got a mean streak, it's not a dotted line. It's a matter of fact, it's a piece of my mind. It's a mean streak, it's improved and new. Hit me once and I'll show it to you. Well, I used to keep my temper tight, right under wraps, riding by my side. But now I tend to let it free when the ways of the world are getting wise with me. I've got a mean streak, it's not a dotted line. It's a matter of fact, it's a piece of my mind. It's a mean streak, it's improved and new. Hit me once and I'll show it to you. No money coming in, it's all going out. I'm standing on the corner in the shadow of doubt. The street light's broken, my heart is gone. Fate is coming with its headlights on. Although I don't know how to manage, I won't let you take advantage of me. Although I don't know how to manage, I won't let you take advantage of me. Mean Street. Thank you. What's that? Gypsy Life? Okay. This is good. I recognize these songs. At least I recognize the titles, which is very, no, it's kind of encouraging. Maybe I'll do that, but I'll do that one after this song. I'm going to do this one. It's time to stand up again. Okay. So I mentioned I started to do opening acts at Godfrey's, and some of the people I got to open doors for me in other parts of the country. I think it was summer of 1982. Nancy Griffith came through with Carolyn Hester, who was her mentor, her hero, and I really liked both of their shows, but Nancy's songs and her whole presentation really knocked me out. And I think I got a cassette or something from the records, and just the songs knocked me out. So next time she came through by herself. It was January of '84, and I asked Dave Fry, who ran Godfrey Daniels, if I could open for the show for Nancy, and he said yeah. And I played, and Nancy listened to my set. And she liked it, and a bunch of us stayed up to wee hours of the morning. And she said that I should enter a thing called the Kerrville Folk Festival, New Folk. It was kind of a songwriter contest, and I entered. It's one of the things where back then you would record a couple songs on a cassette and send it in, and out of all the cassettes they would pick 20 of them and invite those people to come play those songs, not on the cassette, live. And I did that, and I was picked as one of the 20, and out of them they picked 5 or 6 finalists and somebody to open the festival the next year, and I won. So yeah, it was very, it was kind of an encouraging thing. And so I'd like to sing a Nancy Griffith song for you. And now it's the perfect place for this. It's a song called "Working in Corners." Well, it's a southern road, west of New Orleans, and I'm fighting off a cold from these winter rounds. Houston, she's just around the corner. I think I'll stop off in Lafayette, Lord, and have me another round, 'cause I've been working in corners all alone at night, and pulling down whiskey, keeping my eyes away from the light. Never been a fool, but I will gamble foolishly, and I never let go of love till I lost it in my dreams. I don't wanna go to sleep, 'cause I just might dream. Well, I'm stronger now. There was a girl in my Lord, she sang so pretty, she turned my head around, but I've forgotten how to play a one-night stand. No, I didn't have a word to say, just holding the stranger's hand, 'cause I've been working in corners all alone at night, and pulling down whiskey, keeping my eyes away from the light. I've never been a fool, I will gamble foolishly, and I never let go of love till I lost it in my dreams. Don't wanna go to sleep, 'cause I just might dream. City streets, 5 in the morning. I would have stopped to phone you, but I'm almost home. At my back door, there's a porch light that's shining, and I don't mind living here by myself if I leave it on, 'cause I've been working in corners all alone at night, and pulling down whiskey, keeping my eyes away from the light. Never been a fool, but I will gamble foolishly, and I never let go of love till I lost it in my dreams. I don't wanna go to sleep, 'cause it just might dream. Yes, I sure can dream. Yes, I sure can dream. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I will get to I'll do Gypsy Life, but after this one, I wanted to just, but I promise. So I just wanted to, I figured I'd play you the song that the judges liked in 1984. It's a song about wanting to be a tree when you grow up. Oh, okay. Oh, hope it's the same one you're thinking of. And there's a chorus to this. This is another sing-along. All the songs I've done so far have been sing-alongs. Most of the time it's customary to tell the audience before, and I think that's better. But of course it goes, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky, I'm gonna reach till I know why. That's your part. And it's also, people will also kind of stretch to this, to this like that. You may want to do that because you've been sitting there a while, so might feel good. All right. Okay, branching out, take one. Like this. When I grow up, I wanna be a tree. Gonna make my home with the birds and the bees and the squirrels. They can count on me when I grow up to be a tree. I'll let my joints get stiff, put my feet in the ground, take the winters off, settle down, keep my clothes till they turn brown. When I grow up, I'm gonna settle down. And I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach till I know why. The reaching has no religious significance. When the spring comes by, I'm gonna get real green. If the dogs come by, I'm gonna get real mean. On windy days, I'll bend and lean. When I grow up, I'm gonna get real green. If I should fall in storm or slumber, please don't turn me into lumber. I'd rather be a Louisville slugger, swinging for the seats. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach till I know why, till I know why. Very nice, thank you for the singing, good extension. Okay, let's see. Okay, I finally get to the Gypsy Life song. What's that? Sometime in the early 90s, there, my record company decided they would try to pitch me to the country music audience. And the radio people were not at all interested, but I got to play a lot of the TV shows on the Nashville Network and CMT, and I made some videos that got played on those channels and some other places as well. I can't remember. But I was there. I never lived in Nashville, but I was there a lot in those days. And I had a day off. I made a record there, but I had a day off. I was there, and it was a call from Nancy Griffith's people saying Nancy was recording one of the last songs for a record she was making called "Other Voices, Other Rooms" for Elektra, and it was kind of her favorite folk songs and folk singer-songwriter songs. And so I said yes even before they even finished asking the question. And so I went there, and the song they were recording was "Whim Away," which the Weavers recorded, and the lead singer was going to be Odetta. So I remember there was a whole bunch of people there. There was a whole commotion. You know, I was one of the people singing, "Hey, yep, boys." Anyway, so it was Nancy was there, and Jim Rooney, who produced the record, and there's a whole bunch of the Indigo Girls, David Mallet, Tom Mitchell, and John Prime. It's just quite a collection of people, and there was a lot of commotion, people visiting, saying hello, and then Odetta walked in without a sound, but she had such presence. She walked in the room, it was kind of like the seas parted, and there she was, and she didn't say a word, and it was an amazing thing. Anyway, it was recorded in the old, kind of fashioned way where all the players and the singers were all doing it at the same time. So, we must have done it maybe, I don't remember how many times we did it, maybe 2 or 3 times. It wasn't very many times. But I remember afterwards John Prine saying that he was going to go home and vacuum for a couple hours and sing "Whim Away." But I got to play on that Other Voices, Other Rooms tour. I got to sing this song at Carnegie Hall, and Nancy sang harmony with me. A song called "The Gypsy Life." There is nothing in my head today, nothing awful there to ponder or confuse me. Go ahead and what you have to say, and I will listen as I listen to the news. I know the whole truth there is horrible. It's better if you take a little at a time. Too much and you are not portable, and not enough and you'll be making happy rhymes. You might like the gypsy life. You judge your progress by the phases of the moon. Get your compass and your sharpest knife, 'cause people love you when they know you're leaving soon. If you choose to settle in one place, you may be harder over on the ones you love, like a tree without the growing space. You will be taking from below and from above. You might like the gypsy life. You judge your progress by the phases of the moon. Get your compass and your sharpest knife, 'cause people love you when they know you're leaving soon. Soon. There is nothing in my head today, nothing, there is nothing in my head today. I'll cross the river, people, as I cross my heart. The pigeon bridges are a place to stay. I will go under as I try to do my part. You might like the gypsy life. You judge your progress by the phases of the moon. Get your compass and your sharpest knife, 'cause people love you when they know you're leaving soon.
soon.
Gypsy Life. Thank you. Okay. I know. Oh, okay. All right. I'll do that one after this one. A record came out earlier this month. It's called Unentitled. And it does happen. It is available here tonight in the CD format for those of you who do that CD stuff still. The booklet does have the lyrics in it too, so that's something that the streams don't have that. Not written. All right. And I will be glad to sign them afterwards. I can sign my name. I can sign just about anybody's name. Let me see. Singing this song. This is from the new record, and it's called "No Time to Cry." I don't know what I'm doing, but I do it well. I don't know where I'm going, but I'll get there sure as hell. Before too long, I won't hear the tolling of that bell. So long, good to see you. You know it's always swell. I guess I'll take it a minute or a second at a time. Hang on to any loose change I might chance to find. In the morning, I will put some coffee on my mind to lift the clouds that so far have arrived on line. Good night, good morning, and goodbye. Maybe we can have a laugh if you have no time to cry. Oh, I do get in trouble when I look too far ahead. When I do, I tend to get awful sense of dread. Then it's hard simply to get out of bed, to find a little meaning in the life I've led. Good night, good morning, and goodbye. Maybe we can have a laugh if we have no time to cry. To learn what you're good at is the first part of your course. Apply that to your dreams and identify the source. If love is your driver, then get up on your horse. Take some time to help someone else. Take some time to help out someone else who has it worse. Good night, good morning, and goodbye. Maybe we can have a laugh if you have no time to cry. If you have no time, if you have no time, no time to cry. Thank you. All right. Okay. Upstairs from Godfrey Daniels, there was an apartment where Dave Fry still lives. They were bunk beds there, and so a lot of times the performers would stay up in the apartment upstairs, so they'd save them the cost of a hotel room. So that led to a lot of late nights in the front room there on the counter, after the shows, there'd be often the performer would stick around, and there'd be beer and stories and some jokes and stuff. It was lots of fun. And then I would go home. At this point, I've lived in a couple places in Bethlehem. Then I moved to. Then the landlord raised the rent of the second one, and I couldn't afford it. So the people at Godfrey Daniel said I could stay in the basement until. So I lived there the summer of 1982. Then moved to a place that was nicknamed the Blues Palace. That's another song, but there'd be so the gatherings after the shows would go late into the evenings, and I'd drive home, late at night, and I think the song came out of that. And it's a song called "I Know." It was written when I thought I knew. I know where the cops hang out when I come home late at night, so that I know when to cruise or take it light. I know, and I know when the radio's wrong, and when the weatherman is jive. I've seen the news. Still, it's good to be alive. I know, and I know that the church bells ring on the Sundays in this town, and to know enough to come indoors when the rain is pouring down, and to know if you left me here, I would be a poorer man. If this world really you, there's a place I understand. I know. Hey, hey. Na, 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 and to know if I had my way, I would never end this ride. These hills will do if you need a place to hide. I know. Well, I know. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Oh. What's that? Oh, I wish I haven't done that yet. I haven't learned it quite yet. But it's a Stan Rogers song. Let's see. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is good. We got one. This is one. Yeah, this is. Oh yeah, is that two? Okay. Well, thank you. This is. Oh, this is good. This. Oh, all right. How about I do that one? I'll do that one first. Then I'll do this one. So like I said, I lived a few different places around the south side of Bethlehem and eastern Pennsylvania. And the last place I lived was on the south side before. I moved to Minnesota because I couldn't take the Pennsylvania winters anymore. And my mother said they warned us not to go to the South Side. Well, they started to fix things up a little bit, and a lot of it I thought it was good, but some of it I started to feel like aspiring folk singers and other poor people would no longer be welcome there. So I wrote this with that in mind. This was written and recorded in 1991, and very little has changed in terms of the lyrics. I'm not. I'll say no more. This is a song called "Where the Bottles Break." I walk where the bottles break, and the blacktop still comes back for more. I walk where the bottles break, and the blacktop still comes back. I live where the neighbors yell, and their music comes up through the floor. I live where the neighbors yell, and their music wakes me up. Life beyond the playground fence, serious as basketball. Life beyond the playground fence, serious. 4 blocks from the steel mill blast, I paint my claim up on the wall. 4 blocks from the steel mill blast, I paint my claim. From my end of the South Side drag, it's a common thought to call the cops. Further west it's been gentrified, they turned biker bars into flower shops. I kind of miss those Harley guys, rarely did anybody harm. Mostly like to drink and shout, flash the pictures on their arms. Oh, oh, oh. It happens when the money comes, the wild and poor get pushed aside. It happens when the money comes, the poor get pushed. The buyers come from somewhere else, they raise the rent so you can't hide. The buyers come from out of state, they raise the rent. Buy low, sell high, you get rich and you still die. Money talks, people jump, ask how, high, low, life, Donald, what's his name? And who cares? I don't wanna know what his girlfriend doesn't wear. It's a shame that the people at work wanna hear about this kind of jerk. Oh. 'Cause people aren't saints, no, people just are. They wanna feel like they count, they wanna ride in their own car. People aren't saints, no, people just are. They wanna feel like they count, they wanna ride in their own car. I just wanna make enough to buy this town and keep it rough. I just wanna make enough to buy this town. Buy low, sell high, you get rich and you still die. Money talks, people jump, ask how, high, low, life, Donald. What's his name? Oh. I walk where the bottles break, and the blacktop still comes back for more. I walk where the bottles break, and the blacktop still comes back. I live where the neighbors yell, and their music comes up through the floor. I live where the neighbors yell, and their music wakes me up. Life beyond the playground fence, serious as basketball. Life beyond the playground fence, serious, 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 serious. Oh. Thank you. I was in Portland, Oregon. I played there the night before, and I was going to be playing in Seattle that night. I turned on the television, and the news was on covering the March for Our Lives, the high school kids marching against gun violence. And I was moved by the sight of all those people and by their speeches. And a little voice came to me and said, "Never stop believing there is goodness in the world." So that's where this song comes from. It's a song called Particle and Wave. Sometimes photons act like a particle, and sometimes they act like a wave. Never stop believing there is goodness in the world. There is goodness in the world. There is goodness in the world. Never stop believing there is goodness in the world. Goodness in the world. I see children marching. There is goodness in the world. I listen to them speaking. There is goodness in the world. When we finally do the right thing, there is goodness in the world. Goodness in the world. We need to be reminded there is goodness in the world. Too often we are blinded to the goodness in the world. They are working hard to find it, the goodness in the world. Goodness in the world. You can't beat fear with fear. You can't beat hate with hate. Only love can do that. It's not too late. No, it's not too late. No, it's not too late. Though justice seems to hesitate, it's not too late. I saw a sea of people, both particle and wave, teach the ones who came before a new way to behave. I saw a sea of people, both particle and wave, wash over their very lives to save. Never stop believing there is goodness. There is goodness in the world. There is goodness in the world. Never stop believing there is goodness in the world. Goodness in the world. Goodness in the world. Goodness in the world. Thank you. No, thank you. It's great. Thanks a lot. What was that? What was the one that somebody asked for? Oh, you asked for particle wave. What was that? What was that? Oh, what was that? See, do you know the words? Okay. I can remember this. Guess I better get back up, get up off the ground. No, that one's gonna stay away. Got away from me. Sorry. Unless you've got the lyrics, I can. If you got a phone, I can maybe read them. Oh, that'd be another good one, yeah. So, these good suggestions. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one too. How about? Oh yeah, I'll do that one. Yeah, but me do. How about this? This one's kind of a positive one. Okay. Got one. What's of the overtly positive songs? I've written hundreds of songs, but I don't have that many overtly positive ones. I've got 5 now. I think with the particle and wave one, I think that's. All right, here we go. Oh no. Okay. Oh, okay. I'd like to play a little guitar for you now. It's called a Epiphone Les Paul Pee-wee guitar. I think it was probably originally marketed as a kid's guitar, but it's very portable. Having the short neck is very. I can travel with 2 instruments on a plane. Generally, they recommend if you have a short scale neck, that to tune the instrument higher than standard pitch. This is tuned higher, and just a step and a half higher. Sing a folk song for you. Wayfaring stranger traveling through this world of woe. There is no sickness, toil or danger in that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there. Jordan, I'm only going over home. I know dark clouds will gather around me. I know my way is rough and steep, yet beauteous fields lie just before me, where souls redeem their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Thank you. A little folk song for you. This is kind of a. I think I was trying to introduce this before. I did that one about the overtly positive. This is another one of those overtly positive ones. Okay. It's a song called "Good Noise." I wrote it after meeting Pop Staples of the Staples Singers at a festival in London in 1992. Got to have breakfast with him, and I got to ask him about some of the people. He was originally from the Mississippi Delta. He knew some of the original folk blues people, Charlie Patton, Howlin' Wolf, Tommy Johnson. And when he lived in Chicago, he was close family friends with Mahalia Jackson, the great gospel singer. Stevie Wonder would stay at his house when he came to town, came through town. I guess the Staple Singers also played at JFK's White House. So they, anyway, as we were getting ready to leave, he said, "You're a songwriter, right?" And I said, "Mm-hmm." He said, "Well, if you ever have any contemporary gospel songs, send them to me. I'll give you a good deal." And he gave me his address, and I thought I would love to have something that he could sing of mine. And so I thought it had this fragment of a song that was, they had answering machines, and I hear the voice say, "Hello, this is Pop Staples." And I rushed over to the phone, picked it up. I said, "Pops," because I was already as cool then as I am now. "Pops," he said, "Oh, screening your calls, huh?" And I said, "Yeah, I guess so." And he said for sending him the music so I could hear it playing it over the phone in the background. So it was one of my favorite moments ever. So this is well, he never did get around to recording any of my songs, but his next record did win a Grammy. So I was interested in where he'd been. He was interested in where he was going. All right, it's called Good Noise. Tell me the truth, what are you living for? Tell me why are you near? 'Cause if you cannot make yourself a good noise, tell me what you doing here. Tell me the truth, what are you living for? Tell me why are you near? 'Cause if you cannot make yourself a good noise, tell me what you doing here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now we all got the hand for the gimme, we all got the mouth for the much obliged. But when it comes down to giving back, we give the eye to the other guy. It seems that so much trouble is simply caused by the angry word. Although silence can be a virtue, I say it's a good noise that's preferred. Tell me the truth, what are you living for? Tell me why are you near? 'Cause if you cannot make yourself a good noise, tell me what you're doing here. No kings. You may have every right and reason to be down in the dumps today, but aren't you just adding to the problem? If you've got nothing good to say, I have a question for the mighty all across this mighty land. Well, tell me, how can you ever take a breath of hope talking down your fellow man? Tell me the truth, what are you living for? Tell me why are you near? 'Cause if you cannot make yourself a good noise, tell me what you doing here. No kings. What you doing here. No kings. Thank you. Another folk song. Actually, I'm going to do this one. I know that one. Okay. This is from but this is the first time I'm performing it in front of anybody. So yeah, it's the debut. It's the first song on the record that you hear. listen in order. There we go, okay. It's called a song called Favorite Place. Let's see if I can sing it for you. Let's see. No, let's check the tuning again. Sorry. Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, let's try that. My favorite place to be is in the middle of a song when it isn't completely right. It's not hopelessly wrong. My favorite place to be is in the middle of a song. My favorite place to be is the space between the lines, the unforgettable face, the grace we leave behind. My favorite place to be is in the middle of a song. Like a baby newly born that you hope will grow up strong. My favorite place to be is in the middle of a song. Middle of a song. My favorite place to be is before the story ends, when we find out that love can set you free. Set you free. Set you free. Oh. Set you free. Favorite place to be is in the middle of a song. It isn't completely right, it's not hopelessly wrong. My favorite place to be is in the middle of a song. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, so. Maybe I'd like to sing another folk song for you on the keyboard here. All right. Okay. Okay. This is a folk song that Pete Seeger wrote a new verse to a while back. I'll point it when it comes around. But if you want to sing on this one, this would be a good. If you sing at the same time I do, it'd be good. Same words even. The water is wide. The water is wide, I cannot cross over, neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, both shall row, my love and I. There is a ship, she says, and she sails the sea. She's burdened deep. She's burdened deep as deep can be. As deep can be, but not so deep. But not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not how. I know not how. I I sink or swim. I lean my back up against some young oak, thinking he was a trusty tree. But first he bent, and then he broke. Thus did mine. False love to me. Love is handsome. Love is handsome. Love is fine. Bright as a June. Bright as a June. When first it's new. But love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like summer dew. Like summer dew. This is Pete's verse. The seagulls wheel, they turn and dive. The mountain stands beside the sea. This world we know turns round and round, and all for them. And you and me, the water is wide. The water is wide. I cannot cross over. Neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall roll. My love and I, both shall roll. My love and I. Thanks for singing. Got time for two more. Actually, it's only one more. I'm gonna do two. I only want to do one of them. I wish that would be the one. Oh, that's good. Oh, this is good. I wanted to write a song about aging gracefully, but it didn't work out, as you can see by the poster. I don't know how the aging thing will work out for you. Maybe it'll be good. This is called People My Age. What? I know, it's an old song now. That's a Cheryl Wheeler said. That's an old song now, isn't it? People my age have started looking gross. I cannot say all, and I shouldn't say most. I've seen them in the grocery, I've seen them up close. People my age started looking gross. Ooh. People my age are showing somewhere. There's holes where the teeth was, and their heads have gone bare. Their brains are shrinking, faces sinking into fat. And as for the mirror, we won't be looking into that. Ooh. Try not to make eye contact here. People my age have started looking gross. Maybe not in Colorado, or up the Silicon Coast. Back in Pennsylvania, I'd eat scrapple on toast. Those were my first steps on the road to looking gross. There's more. People my age are looking over right. Some are getting operations to tighten up what ain't tight. What gravity's ruined, they try to fix with a knife. What's pleasant in the darkness is plain scary in the light. Ooh. Oh. Yo. Well, thanks so much. Thanks so much for staying up late. It's after 9 o'clock. Well, thank you for coming out to Steve's guitar. Thanks to Ralph for taking care of me, doing the sound and everything. That's great. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Steve. Nice to see Steve here. Hi, Steve. But I'm gonna finish off with a straight ahead love song. There's not enough love in this world, so this goes out to you and yours. It's good you don't know me that well, so it's good. I didn't know. I'll start again. Loves Are Across the Bear, take 2. I didn't know where to look for you last night. I didn't know where to find you. I didn't know how I could touch that light. It's always gathering behind you. Didn't know that I would find a way to find you in the morning. But love can pull you out of yesterday as it takes you without warning. I wanna be a long-time friend to you. I wanna be a long time known, not one of your memories used to be. A summer's fading song. It's from me, it's to you, for your eyes. It's a way, a wonder that is wise. I am here, you are there. Love is our cross to bear. I know I'll think of us upon that hill, with the golden moon arising, and the stars will fall around us still, while the love is realizing. So it is until we meet again, and to throw my arms around you. You can count the gray hairs in my head. I'll still be thankful that it's from me, it's to you, for your eyes. It's a way, wonder that is why I am here, you are there, and love is our cross to bear. Love is our cross to bear. Thank you very much. Be careful going home. Thank you. Thank you for clapping long enough for me to rush back up here and force another one on you. What should it be, though? 10 more. What's that? 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. Oh, 10. I'll do one more, but it'll seem like that. More. Seem like that. Maybe I'll sing a song of my dad. My dad's been gone a long time. All my grandparents were immigrants who works harder than immigrants, you know. Oops. There it is. My grandparents on my father's side were from Poland, my mother's side from Italy. My grandfather worked in the coal mines in southeastern Ohio. My dad was the youngest of in the family, and his older brothers worked in the mines as well. When he came of working age, he had two choices to, one to go into the mines like his father and brothers. The other was to join the service, which is what he did. He wasn't old enough. He lied about his age. I think they caught him and sent him back. Anyway, he eventually made it into the Marine Corps. And the title of this comes from the Marine Corps motto, Semper Fidelis, which in Latin means always faithful. And this is it's called Semper Fi. My father met Eleanor Roosevelt in 1945. The war at last was over then, and they were still alive. Her husband was the president, so he ran out of time. Her Franklin D was history, and they put him on the dime. My father joined the Leathernecks to stay out of the mines. The new Marine was just 15 in 1939. There were medals and malaria, the South Pacific War, through jungles that were paradise and were paradise no more. Soldiers fight and soldiers die. Soldiers live to wonder why. Semper Fi, fee fo fum. Look out, peacetime, here we come. Some of the men who did survive were not the lucky ones. War is only good for those who make and sell the guns. Sometimes the wounds that never heal are easiest to hide. When Eleanor came bearing gifts to San Francisco Bay, she gave my dad a blanket in the hospital that day. And that blanket meant a lot to him. My mother has it still. Some forget the kindnesses that others never will. Soldiers fight, soldiers die, soldiers live to wonder why. Semper Fi, fee fo fum. Look out, peacetime, here we come. Thanks a lot for coming out, everybody. Be careful going home. Thanks a lot.